black guys, skinny, skinny, no black guys, and no dirt.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Papamimo. Today I'm going to be reacting to Kendrick Lamar's Warning from the Illuminati 2017 to 2018. I really enjoy these conspiracy videos. They're actually crazy. Basically, I watch Songs Reversed, the Illuminati, some Illuminati video, and I actually quite enjoyed it. Like, I did not think it would be that enjoyable, because I don't really usually enjoy watching long videos unless they've got like something deep which just keeps you like clued in, you know, like when you see a good movie and stuff. Like, yeah man. Anyways, it's gonna be a deep, serious video. If you guys don't like it, then I guess you don't like it. There's nothing I can really do. Anyways, yeah, let's get into it. Alright, yeah, Lego.
A lot of people are scared to, you know, face their own fears and you know, look themselves in the eye because they don't want to see the real. But you got to do that every morning to know who you really are and not be jaded, you know, with this crazy world, because it will taint you. So you do that every morning, you'll be humble.
We gon' be alright.
Rapper Kendrick Lamar.
I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of right, man. You literally got to look at yourself every morning and just realize you are a human being. There is over 7 billion different human beings in the world. Yeah, what makes you the best amongst all of them? Do you know what I mean? Many people will have your talents, even no matter how unique your talent is, many others will have your talent. Many other human beings are like you. Do you know what I mean? So don't think just because you're popping, yeah, that you're something that's better than everyone else. Do you know what I mean? Like, be humble, fam. Humble yourself. Don't let anything get to your head too much. Like, for example, the girls on Instagram that get a bunch of likes, a bunch of guys hollering them, yeah, they start to think they're some goddess. Like, no, guys just see you as a prize, a piece of meat, especially if you're exposing a lot of flesh, like a lot of girls like to do on Instagram. They like to expose a lot of breasts, a lot of booty and stuff. Although guys like that, yeah, although we like that, it doesn't mean we're going to respect you as the unique person you are. We're just going to label you in a group amongst other females we just like to look at. Do you know what I mean? And I know it's bad to lust after other females and all of that, but a lot of the time in a guy's mind, he will do it without even realizing. You feel me?
Leads the field with 11.
I respect Kendrick so much as an artist. You know, first of all, I love the incorporation of jazz.
Damn, she looks like Rihanna, fam.
Jeez. And funk into his music and not shying away from it just because it's not, you know, mainstream.
If you could pick 3 artists to collaborate with, deceased or living, who would they be? That's easy. Tupac, of course.
It was a moment that changed the landscape of music forever.
I love Tupac, man. He's done some great songs. Like, as a rapper, he'll definitely go down as a legend. Probably my kids are probably going to be listening to Tupac. You know, changes, waking in the morning and that.
You realize how much of an influence he really did have, and that how big of a deal it was. I guess I realize it more now than I did 20 years ago.
It's just for real, you know what I'm saying? And we run out of the butter, you know? So
where's the music going? Is it going to get harder?
I don't know. It depends on balls, you know. And got big nuts like me, it's going to get way harder. It's got little nuts, it's going to start getting back to a different type of rap, you know what I'm saying?
Different type of rap. The rap game's definitely changed, don't you guys agree?
And partying and all of that type, because that's what we talk about when they don't let us talk about what we really want to talk about. So it depends, you can listen to me.
Pac was a prophet to me, and everything he's talking about is actually going on today. You know what I'm saying? So if what I'm putting in my music,
literally rap nowadays is literally all about sex, drugs, partying, and I kind of feel like it's kind of put that in our heads that it's good to treat, it's the norm to treat women like shit. Literally, that's what guys do nowadays. We treat women like shit. Do you know what I mean? And we just think it's cool. Like, a lot of guys think it's cool to do that shit.
It's an act of God in it.
Like, a lot of the times I may come across as a misogynistic kind of person, yeah. But reality is, yeah, I'm actually a lovely guy. Like, if you respect me, I'll respect you as a person. Do you know what I mean? But if you come across to me some type of way which I don't like, then obviously I'm a I'ma probably be a bit shady towards you. Do you know what I mean? Unless you prove me otherwise.
And he using me as a vessel. What makes me any different from somebody being in church and giving their word?
A line as far as the eye can see as thousands waited in line at a Compton Best Buy today to meet famous rapper Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar was born and raised in Compton. He's known, as his success has grown, to give back to his community.
Big 'em up.
Now, there's been a lot of mixed reviews behind the album. Some people feel like you're being too preachy.
Preachy.
How do you feel about the reception of the album?
I feel great about the reception.
There's also parts in the album where you speak to Lucy, Lucifer,
the
devil. So you
it's tripping.
Whoa, wait, what's going on here?
You see both sides of.
Yeah, man. It's when I go inside, I may do an after party. I see it all around, man. I may do an after party, and this is how I'll be able to write these records, because it's not just the positive energy that speaks to me, it's the negative too, it's the evils too, and we all have temptations.
Right.
I believe, yeah, he's actually kind of right. I do believe that Lucifer, aka Satan, speaks to every single one of us, especially if you're on a good path, coming closer to righteousness. Like, that's when the devil makes his presence known. It's deep, it's spiritual, and it's really hard to explain, but that's what it is.
He says what's most impressive about Chance is that he's been able to achieve success without the backing of a major label. And he won not once, but 3 times last night, beating out records by Drake and Kanye West.
Whoa. I haven't really listened to Chance. Do you know what I mean? But big up the gospel rappers who praise God, like Lecrae. Allegedly Chance is one of those rappers as well. Big up them.
The Jones College prep grad credits his higher power for his tremendous success.
But unlike almost every other artist out there, Chance works for himself.
I know people think that independence means you do it by yourself, but independence means freedom. I do it with these folks right here. Glory be to God. I claim the victory in the name of the Lord. Let's go.
Big him up. Big him up.
That went on to earn Chance 3 Grammys.
Once again, I want to thank God.
Me, I'm just fortunate enough to translate them temptations through record.
Right.
You know, I always said that this is truly a gift.
That's what I've been kind of doing. Like, low-key, guys, I've been writing like raps and ting, yeah. But at the moment, I'm not willing to release nothing. If I ever do end up recording anything, I'm not willing to release it. I feel like I'm gonna end up making like a whole, album dedicated to that shit. And I'll probably release it later this year, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it all because I don't want to like release everything as soon as I like make it, you know what I mean?
Gift for me. Putting these records out is a gift for me because I'm not only a voice for myself, but I'm a voice for people who can't express themselves like that.
Right.
And Lucy is one of my favorite records because it's me actually coming to realization of it.
It kind of reminds me of that song by DMX called Damien. If any of you guys have heard that, oh my god, that's deep. That is a deep song.
Evils rather than acting like it's not going around. My faults are not happening. My faults are happening right in front of my face. I gotta present them.
It's really interesting now with what's going on in hip hop. You seem, it's almost like you're a throwback to when lyrics mattered, because it feels like so much of hip hop today is more about vibe and swag and personality and less about words. And you sometimes sounds like
yeah, sometimes I do listen to swag rap, but sometimes you gotta listen to something deep that will something thought provoking, because you know, music's a way of expressing yourself, and if you're not gonna learn anything from music, then like, I don't know, there's no point in listening to it too much.
even the MC doesn't know what he's saying.
Yeah.
On today's record.
Right.
So it's interesting to hear the sort of clarity and depth that you go lyrically. I know some artists get lost in touring and they become less relatable. Like the stuff they have to write about doesn't relate, because all they know is being on stage and accolades and hotels and like stuff that's like their reality is so different than everybody else's reality that it's not so interesting.
Definitely.
Especially if that's all you talk about.
Definitely. It's definitely a different, it's a, like to call it a cartoon world, you know, and you can really get lost in it so fast, you know. It's scary out there. It's so scary, man. And
Jesus left a long time ago and said he would return. He left us a book to believe in. In it we've got a lot to learn. The Holy Bible. Or the Holy Quran. That's all I've got to say. Which one?
But it reminded me a little bit of Snoop.
Yeah.
And Murder Was the Case. Where he had that conversation with the devil, with Lucifer, and that temptation was in his face. And of course, it seems like a metaphor for something, but so you see this temptation that
he is the greatest of all time. So Kendrick is just, he is the people's champ.
Many people in line drove miles to wait in a line that wrapped around the corner and seemed to just go on and on and on. Kendrick Lamar said he wouldn't stop signing until every person who waited got an autograph.
Damn, man's remaining true to his fans though. Jeez, that is crazy. I want to spread the truth to listeners. It's a journey, but it'll be my key to the kingdom and theirs as well. I feel that it's my calling to share the joy of God, but with exclamation, more so the fear of God, the balance. That is powerful, guys. That is a powerful thing. Knowing the power and what we can build, and also what he can destroy at any given moment. Word.
Everything has a contradiction. Everything is, you know, higher rankings, and he is way beyond us, way beyond people. So basically, do what you do good with your people, and live your life, because what's going on is not really in our hands. If not in the president's hands, then it's definitely not in yours. Take that. So come on. Yeah, when I say the president can't even control the world, then you know it's definitely something else that's out there, you know, that's really pushing the buttons, you know, so they can
100. Oh my god, I've been saying this so many times, like, especially to atheists. Yeah, it's like, if your own government can't even control everything that's going on in the world with their laws, or even the environment, they can't control the environment, they can't control the weather, they can't control the air we breathe, they can't even control the sea, and you're telling me the earth controls itself? Nah, man, can't believe that. There's gonna be a being much higher than us, like, who's all powerful and all knowing.
Do whatever they want to do. He's been doing it for years. We all puppets. Just play your cards right.
You see, me, when I first listened to Damn, I was listening to it and I was vibing to it, but I didn't really know what the context of the album really meant.
Always focus on the music. Have passion for the music. Don't let the money and the cars motivate you to doing music. If you stay true to the actual art, to the actual culture, to the actual creativity of it all, everything else will follow behind that. That's the first thing you chase. Don't chase nothing else, because what happens is you start to become
it's like, it's with anything. If you're doing it exclusively for money, and you don't enjoy it, you're going to end up in a really dark place. You're going to sink into depression, and a lot of the times people are going to want to kill themselves because they hate how their life is going. And it's the only thing they know that they can do to literally survive and live a good life outside of the workplace, you know?
An artist by numbers, and you want to do that because you're going to be following each and every other person's steps, and those steps may not be your steps.
Words. One of Damn's most poignant songs. Lust lists several weaknesses. Kendrick has clothes showing off to his ex and smoking marijuana all make the cut. By the end of it, he's citing the Bible, James, a friend of the world becomes an enemy of God. It means that in order to attain God's grace, ignoring your lust is utmost importance. One lust I struggle with, I used to struggle with a lot, which I kind of still do, is women. Looking at girls, fam, like... That was a powerful video, man. Like, I actually really enjoyed that. I really, you know, once I start watching one of these videos, I'm going to want to watch every single one of them. But yeah, I'd like to thank you for making it to the end of this video. All of you who support me, I love you to bits. And you will probably see me really soon. If you ain't subscribed yet, subscribe and all of that good stuff. Yeah, man. I can't wait till Rice Gum's new video comes out later. Yeah, man. Deuce.